like before, I'll let you guys ask 5 questions on this one. So raise your hand and let me know which ones you want to ask. Brooklyn. This one here? Okay, so these, 24. Okay, so 24 says, what is the distance between the following points? So here, just drawing a line, I'm finding the distance of that line. You could use the distance formula, but distance formula is one more thing to memorize. Another way to do it is to use Pythagorean theorem and sketch out a right triangle. Now I can use Pythagorean theorem to find the hypotenuse. I just need to have this distance, and it looks like it's 3 units. I know it's kind of hard to see on your paper, but if you also look at the coordinates from 5 to 2 is 3 units. And then this distance here, you could count the units, or you could look down here, 4 to 8, that's going to be 4 units here. And then once you have that, you can use Pythagorean theorem. 3 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared, and c will be your hypotenuse. So 9 plus 16 equals c squared. 25 equals c squared. Take the square root of both sides, and you get 5. So the distance between those 2 points is 5 units. Okay, next. Drew. 12. Whoa. Calculate the volume of a right circular cylinder in terms of pi. That's key too. Okay, so to find the volume of a cylinder, what you're going to pull off the reference sheet is volume equals area of the base times the height. This capital B stands for area of the base, which in our case is a circle. So the area of a circle is pi r squared, and that is not on the reference sheet. You have to have that memorized. So practice that as much as you can. Now that I have this set up, I can plug in the numbers. I'm going to leave pi as is because my answer is actually going to be in terms of pi. Radius of the base is 4 squared, and then the height of this thing is 10. Now I'm going to bring everything down. 4 squared, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 10 is 160, and then we just leave pi as is. So the volume is 160 pi units cubed, and that's your answer. So this is a question that could be on a non-calculator portion of the test, because as you can see, I did not use a calculator because it was in terms of pi.
Or 502.4 units cubed.
I know, but it said in terms of pi, so we're going to stick with that. Okay.
Either an exam answer in terms of
Logan, I need you to be quiet, please. Next, raise your hand. Paxton. 8. Which one's that? Okay, this top one here. What geometric construction is shown in the diagram below? Let me just explain the picture. It gave us a segment AB as the original, and then this person took their compass, they made this mark here, and then using the same distance, they made this mark here. And then the last step for that construction would be to connect those points to get a perpendicular bisector of that segment. So as I look through the answer choices, that's what I'm looking for. An angle bisector? No, it's not bisecting an angle. An angle congruent to a given angle? No. Line parallel? Nope. A perpendicular bisector of a segment. So that's the answer there. Lily. This one here?
Yeah.
Which of the following best describes the construction? It's a little bit hard to see, sorry. But it shows an angle, the original angle, and then they make this cross here, and then draw an angle bisector right here that cuts that thing exactly in half. So as I look here, that's what I'm looking for. Ray OC trisects angle BOA. We haven't learned the word trisect. If I was to guess what that word means, it means break in 3 parts, and that's not even what's happening here, so cross that out. Ray OC is parallel to both ray? No. Ray OC is parallel to ray OA? No. Ray OC bisects angle BOA? That is the correct answer. Ray OC, and no, I can't see the numbers or the letters, but Ray OC bisects that angle. Okay, one more. Which one? Raise your hand. I think you had that wrong, Drew. 16. 16 good? 16 it is. Identify the figure based on the number of sides. I count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sides is a heptagon. H-E-P. So many people put it's heptagon. Not a hectagon, a heptagon. Okay, so go ahead and put your name at the top and then pass it up.